Hey Rebel Rouser, I'm Alan Voivod and this is Star Wars 7x7. We're at episode number 1741 today. Thank you so much for joining me for it. We are just 24 hours away from the kickoff of Star Wars Celebration Chicago. By the time this episode drops the audio version, actually it'll be 34 hours ahead of it, okay? So yeah, we still got a little ways to go. And that's even only from the launch of the bounty hunt situation on Thursday, which is not where the real meat of the show is happening, obviously. That starts on Friday with the episode 9 panel, naturally. But hey, you know, the moment that things start, it's all golden. And so if you're watching the video version of this, then you can see back there that black building, that sort of dark building right there that's a little higher on the right than it is on the left. That's the Marriott Marquis Hotel that I was talking about last night in the episode that I shot for Tuesday's episode of the podcast. And that's the hotel that is right across the street from the Wintrust Arena and from McCormick Place. So yeah, we're just about 7 or 8 blocks or so. Actually, it's a few more than 7 or 8 blocks. It ultimately took me about a half hour to walk from our studios to McCormick Place. So, it's pretty close. I mean, it's no Marriott Marquis, but, it's all right. So, listen, starting tomorrow as we ramp up our coverage of Star Wars Celebration, as I ramp up my coverage of Star Wars Celebration, one of these days I'm going to break myself of the habit of saying we instead of I. It's me. All right. So the coverage is going to ramp up over the next couple of days, and it's actually already started. So if you like to check out Instagram stories or Facebook stories, then go to Star Wars 7x7 on Instagram or Facebook. You can see a story on there developing right now. I took some time out of my day on Tuesday to walk around the inside of McCormick Place because things are happening there. And so on our Facebook story, on my Facebook story, on my Instagram story, there is a walking tour of the inside of McCormick Place, which will give you an idea of where things are laid out, where the exhibit hall queue is being set up, and all sorts of other stuff. So do check that out. I am at, good grief, what an incredible verbal tick this is going to have to beat a break. Instagram.com/SW7x7 or Facebook.com/SW7x7. And I'll be posting updates from there as well tomorrow, which is today. I'm recording this Tuesday evening, so those updates will be posted in the middle of the day, Wednesday. And I want to tell you what the plan is, generally speaking, for the episodes during Celebration itself, and I'm going to tell you all about that right after the break here, so stay tuned. This episode's brought to you by Audible. You can get your free trial at sw7x7.com/audible, AUDIBLE. I've been checking out the audiobooks for Star Wars on Audible since the reboot of the canon with A New Dawn by John Jackson Miller. And everyone I've listened to, I've enjoyed the heck out of. And now they're coming out with an audiobook exclusive, Jedi Lost. That's going to debut on April 30th. So the only way you're going to get that is by getting the audio version. So you might as well get a free trial for Audible and get your hands on it. You can go to sw7x7.com/audible, sign up, and when it comes out, you'll be all set. Welcome back. So here's the scoop. Definitely on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, that would be April 12th through the 16th, there will be multiple episodes of Star Wars 7x7 dropping on each day. And I'm anticipating that there could be an extra episode on Thursday, the 11th as well. It just sort of depends on what we see at the Celebration kickoff at the Bounty Hunt. I have a feeling it probably will be the case, but, don't want to overpromise necessarily. Anyway, the way that the episodes will go on Friday through Tuesday is that there will be one numbered episode, as I've done in years past, where it will be a summary of the main highlights of Celebration, a quick rundown of what the big events of the day were from the previous day. And then during the actual day itself, as I'm able to from McCormick Place, I'm going to be posting multiple bonus episode updates which will talk about individual events. For example, say Saturday morning, like the official numbered episode, we'll talk about episode 9 briefly, and it will talk about some other stuff that happened on the Friday as well. But during the day on Friday, there will be multiple episodes, including an episode that's a bonus episode dedicated to episode 9. And presuming that there's going to be a trailer, we'll do a trailer breakdown episode for you as well. And that's in addition to any other panels that may be so substantial in the information that they share that they warrant their own bonus episode too. So you're going to get wall-to-wall coverage from me and from Star Wars 7x7. So strap in and hang on. If you're not here in Chicago, you're not coming to Chicago, then I'm very sorry that we're not going to have a chance to cross paths, but I want to make sure that you get the absolute most of your experience and your time tuning into Star Wars 7x7. And that's what the deal is for the next few days. So it's time for me to get as much sleep as I possibly can, because sleep is about to stop, even with the fact that I don't have to be spending the night in the basement of McCormick Place overnight. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining me for it, as always. And if you value the work that I'm doing here and you think it's worth putting a little something in the tip jar, then please explore the options at patreon.com/SW7x7 and consider supporting my efforts there. For now, though, it just remains for me to say, may the Force be with you, wherever in the world you may be.
Podcast is not endorsed or sponsored yet by Lucasfilm Limited, Disney, or 20th Century Fox. It is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Star Wars, the Star Wars logo, all names and pictures of Star Wars characters, vehicles, and any other related Star Wars items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Lucasfilm Limited or their respective trademark and copyright holders. May the Force be with them. All original content is copyright 2019 by Star Wars 7x7. We hope you love it.